People, I am Tony says back. Alright, I'm back. So I'm back, boys. Finally, Gabriel has come back to the show. A lot of people was kind of saying, "Oh, Bearstown, when you retire, I'm back, boys. I'm back. You know who's back? You know who's back? A lot of people asking me. Everybody wants to know. I think there's on the team. And of course, we're gonna have some fun because we're gonna say it. It's the South Side Hitman. Everybody's saying, Gabriel, I'm back and I'm kicking you. Hold on. So yeah, people are asking me stuff. And of course, long haters and last Sox fans, hold on, look, before this, another people wants to know, I'm playing, kind of copy out them. Please follow up. You know what I mean? And a lot of people would tell me, when you come back to YouTube, when you come back to StreamYard, people in the gangsters asking me when I'm going to be back. And so I come back when I want to come back. I'm back to tell the truth. And I was back, Tony was just back. Now, a lot of Sox fans were asking themselves, Tony Wilson's what? You know, before that, let's get a fight song before in celebration because we were winning again and again and again. We're talking about White Sox talk. I'm alive. And please subscribe to this, guys, too. But, you know what I mean? It's me. So, yeah. You know, I'm back talking about some topics so much, say. Alright. So, nice. I'm just gonna tell the streamer. I just took the camera off. And Mark, what's up, man? You're doing good. And some positive feedback. And of course, I'm just gonna give some comment sections below. And so, if you want to talk about something I'm talking about, I'm gonna prefer White Sox first song. But a lot of people are hating Tony with stuff. I'm back, assholes. So I can say what I want. And I still take a lot of things off. So I think the Sox are a better team. A lot of people talk Tony with things. People think he's terrible. People think he's terrible signing. People don't like that. So shut up. Hold on. You know what's like some back off? And I'll put the music up for you. I'm telling everybody else how I wore. You know what I mean? You can watch in the mornings. That's why I'm back, Mark. That's why I told you, before you go to sleep, I'm going to show you guys a lot of Sox fans. I'm surprised I just don't play this song anymore, but it's a Sox fan. We're going to play a fight song for you, and we're going to sing it, have fun with you. And I do it sometime with the Bears fight song. Let's do it again, shall we? And they're back. You know what's back? White Sox are back. Woo! Oh, it says, yeah, let us sing. Let's go, 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 White Sox. Chicago's part of you. So Sox, Go Sox are back. You know what I mean? We're back. So we're back kicking ass, whooping some ass. They're not the best team. They're not same old sorry ass Sox that we are. You know what I mean? I really want to talk about no. Everyone's talking about Gabriel. You know, a lot of people died in the Sox. People died in the Shut up. He's back. She's back and back and back. Matt North is white. So we're gonna have some fun, new age, and back in the shows. And I'm just having fun. We're gonna have some guys from Sox Twitter, like Harp, K Mac, Ken W. The bad guy later, hopefully if they can come. There's some cool people out there. Shout out to those guys. That's Brett Payton, little one, who's a smart fans, you know. Harp, another shout out to Harp. Shout out to Sexy Back. You know what? We're good. Shout out to Todd. We're back. When nobody thought, well, we're gonna stink. Shout out to the guys. I'm gonna make a shout out to the Southside Burbs. You know, Burbs Barroom. They're doing some good job. Please subscribe to the channels. Turn the Sox team to sorry ass bumps to winners. When is actually with the Twins? Never. You know what I mean? When are we going to say, you know what? We're good. Old school baseball went batting average. Old school baseball wins championships. We're not relying on too many freaking home runs. We're not relying on so many damn home runs so much. We are good. We're going to play small ball. We're going to play smash mouth ever. All the haters can just stick it. You know what I mean? Ask me questions if you want to. I'm going to ask you some questions today. But I like to say, this is Sox team is it's the best team I've kind of watched a long time. Anytime I watch Arizona spring training and watch spring training games, it got me closer to Arizona. Get me closer to 5. Now, people think about people want Isaac getting back. A lot of people want Isaac getting back. I want Isaac getting back too. You know, we want Ricky back. A couple weeks ago, we want Ricky back. When Ricky never won 6 straight games, the Sox are the hottest team right now. Ask me questions you want, comment section you want below. This is White Sox talk. I'm back talking about baseball. I'm gonna say it again. This Sox team is good. You know what I mean? This Sox team is loaded. If you ask me 2 months ago, Eloy's gonna get hurt. You know, Lewis Wires gonna hurt, and Eloy's gonna hurt. I said this many times, a bunch of times. I said post show. I'm gonna show you again. If you tell me anybody get hurt, and what happens? We win some games. We're a winning team now. We're a winning team there was years ago. I don't want to hear this crap. We didn't do a good job. I just like to 3 hours today. We're winning the games. We're winning the game we should have. We lost the games we should have won. It's baseball. And you guys actually crying like winners. They just don't understand. They're not patient. We're not the team once upon a time. I'm not sure how 2020 White Sox team and 2020 White Sox first couple games. Yeah, why is Rick? And a lot of people say, "We want Ricky back." Why? To have old players back, to bury the young talent. You know, you have home runs. And people complaining, oh, we want home runs. You want home runs? You want a home run team. That's not even that good. Last year we had so many games of home runs. Guess what? You know? There's a reason why that I can't cover baseball. This is why I love baseball. The 2021 stats, they're not really that good until open game. No. Look at it. I want to show you 2021 stats. Statistically, oh, we have the most home runs. Okay. But are we that good of the franchise? Not really. Home run bust. Boomer or bust. Ask me questions, ask questions, or anything else if you're watching. This is give us StreamYard if you ask me. Comment size. But this next team we have is way better than last year. Way better than last year. 2 weeks ago, we weren't that good. We had too many. If you have injuries last year, if you had last year, we get lucky. I don't hear. I'm asking a question. Are we that good? Do you have a good manager? Knows to use the players right, or we don't? The question is simple. Mike North was saying this morning. Shout out to Mike North. Mike North was saying it. I listened to Mike North. He didn't buy rebuild either. I am like it's hard to buy rebuild. And you know what I mean? If you tell me, but Gabriel, we're okay. No. We are playing a better baseball. In the comment section if you want to. Last year we didn't I know people I'm gonna show you stats. I'm gonna show you screenshots. And I'm gonna screenshot something just because I do have something to say. Do you have screenshot? Alright, hold on. 1 second, see. Let's see. I'm gonna try something. Alright. I'm gonna try this. Sure. Alright. I'm gonna share screen. I'm gonna show you some screenshot and 2020 sacks. Show me. Now, going to talk about it in a bit. I'm gonna show you a screenshot. So let's start with the 2016. You know, what do we are? How many players are hurt? Let me see. How many batting average you have? I really want to talk about batting average, the key. And the key point is we're talking about with the is at the problem. Look at the batting average. And you know what? I never was a fan of it. You know what I mean? All the MVP players, look how many players they have. Imagine if Norman Messiah averaging not that good. You have players that are over the hill. They're saying he's old. Yeah, we had news the guys like they manager. He didn't use that much. You don't put him in left field. You don't put Jerry Dyson. And you don't put Mercedes. You know what I mean? Look at batting average. Those have a pretty good batting average. 232, you know what I mean? Eric Garcia, 157? Seriously? And we couldn't beat the Twins. I know Twins are good, blah, blah, blah. We beat Seattle when it's soft. If we lost Eloy, let's say we lost Eloy, and it was Robert. Eloy Jimenez, and it was Robert, right? Those two are not going to help you out. Bye-bye. And then you have this. Are we going to trust those guys? Are we going to trust those injury players? Are we going to trust Nick and DeMarco? If we're going to trust those guys, I know those guys are that. If you're Sanchez, but can we trust no Isaiah? Can we trust us? This is what Denver should have. I know Jason Kidd was great. I know Angle's there. Angle's hurt. Imagine that. Overcoming his injuries. That Sox team we have is impressive. You know what I mean? Tony was had a better time. Tony was manage this team. The team couldn't beat the Twins last year. Hardly. You know, that's what results. You know, last year's team, this is why Eloy. Look how bad we were. Sox survived. Let's talk about the one that lost. But that's the baseball reference we had last year. Look at the 7 games. We're 0-2 in 7 games, right? Extra innings. We lost the games, extra 7 games. 9 games, extensions, opponents. Look how bad we're terrible against the good teams. Cleveland 2-8. Minnesota 5-5. St. Louis 1-2. That doesn't count. Look how terrible we have. If we have injured players, do you think we could beat those guys at Kansas City? Against Minnesota? Or Eloy Jimenez? Can we be good teams at the Cubs? How about bust? How about we gonna blow us? 7-out blowouts. With 10-10. July 3-4, 19-9. September, not good. Look at the number. September stats. 13-12. Not good. Top 19-9. You mean this pitching team of Shaba opponents? You know what I mean? Walker wins 2. And Walker losses 3. I mean, biggest lead was 3. Farming, all right. 28 in first place again. We're playing a weak division. You know what I mean? We are playing the weakest division that year. We're the weakest teams. How many weak games we play against in August? Weak teams. You know what I mean? We play weak teams in August. Minnesota again, beat us. You know what I mean? Detroit. And look at Cincinnati. We hardly beat Cincinnati. Cincinnati destroyed us. Cleveland destroyed us. We got swept by Cleveland. Do you think about it? Look at the numbers. Tony Wilson deserves a credit in this team. If we look it back, then Jordan be Mudarki. I'm doing great, but I'm doing great like a Detroit fan. You know what I mean? Doing great. I just think Detroit is a really good team. I would definitely talk about the Tigers, man. The Tigers are an upcoming team, but you have AJ Hinch. Everyone's AJ Hinch. You want AJ Hinch? You know, Detroit needs a way to play balance, to make tricks. You know what? Sports fan, I think Detroit needs to find somebody who knows how to win. It's Detroit. You know, what better? I think AJ Hinch needs to win Detroit, man. I don't know what, I don't care what it says. When using the trash can things, I know people are like, oh, that's not true. They mean, listen, if people want AJ Hinch or a manager, they don't stop the game. Well, I think Detroit games, they need to come up balanced. You know what I mean? Yeah, your generation needs to go. Absolutely. And the problem is, to win a baseball game, people tell me, oh, okay, baseball, we need the new style. When is the new style advanced metrics? And metrics suck. The matrix, oh, we need advanced stats. It doesn't work. Detroit needs a better roster. They need a player, you need a manager. It's old school mentality. Look, I think if you're going to hire a manager, hire a general manager, you got to pick someone that knows how to pick a poison. To develop the young stars, you know? Detroit's like when I went to Sac State years ago. And if you be that old talented, you're not going to win the championship titles. And Detroit needs to fix a better program, you know what I mean? Yeah, Miguel Cabrera. Miguel Cabrera is a legend. But you need to start relying on old players too much. And that's a problem I had Red Sox for years ago. And it's a problem I have the Bears now. Kind of bit. Detroit needs to Miguel Cabrera if he wants to win another title. Because that's the team that they have. Are you going to get the team you want to win? No. And that's the thing I had problems with the Red Sox back in 2015 and 2016. Why relay old players to come in for agency? You mean? Are you going to trust these guys to win this game? Absolutely not. Detroit? Minnesota? They're not going to go that the same way. Minnesota has a good team. With a lot of pitching. Home run or bust don't win championships anymore. Every time, oh, we need a home run. We need home runs. For what? You ain't need no home runs. There's teams that don't, there's offenses. That's why I took confidence. That's why I took confidence when the World Series. Especially now. And that's why I told Chicago Sports Media as well. And Chuck Goff like, we need a home run bust. For what? You need a home run team. They realize so much home runs don't win championships. The Twins, a home run team. Home run bust. And that's what frustrates me as a Sox fan. Not frustrates me as Tigers fans. The teams have the home run bust. The Tigers can be that way. But like a fundamentals on baseball. Advanced data, shift, fine. But let's take the shift up in the next couple years. You know what I mean? How you like the Wizards? I am a big Wizards fan. Good question. When Sox hired Tony Wizards, I was excited. Tony Wizards is the greatest hire the Sox ever hired. I'm a big Tony Wizards fan. Tony Wizards is the greatest hire the Sox ever had. Yes, he made some mistakes as well. But he brought the old school for us. He's like the Bill Parcells of baseball. I'm a big fan of football. If you like football, if you like the Bill Parcells, that's guy, Tony Wizards is the motivator. Tony Wizards knew his talent. He knows this guy's going to be good. He didn't kill the veterans. If you're playing that good, you know, we haven't seen Jay Lamb for a while, for a week. He plays terrible. Boom. He played terrible last week. Shouldn't play that field? No. He protects the young kids with his confidence. Absolutely. He trusts the young players. He didn't put the data, no. Tony Wizards says, take his heart. Oh, yeah? Mercedes? Think he has heart. Think he has a potential. I want Mercedes. Boom. Mercedes plays a lot. You know, people complain about lack of time of first pick Andrew Vaughn. Oh, Andrew Vaughn's not good. Tony Wizards is a great hire. I love Tony Wizards. My grandpa was a big Tony Wizards fan. 1983 Sox was part of my heritage. Tony Wizards is a great manager. 3 World Series titles with Oakland A's and of course, St. Louis Cardinals. He won 4 different World Series in different decades. 80s, 90s, 2000s, and 2010s. Turner was the greatest manager probably I ever watched. Him and Joe Torre. A lot of Tories again that hate because Sox fans. Sox Twitter, they know nothing. Because there's zero IQ, they don't understand nothing. You know what I mean? I stand with now. If you tell me why makes Torres does things so great, he does a lot of good things great. What things so terribly? Obviously, he has some flaws. But if you're the best manager he's actually had, he's a winner. Absolutely. This player want to play for the guy, the confidence your young players have, the manager that believes in you. If I was Andrew Vaughn, Jose Abreu was right. Jose Abreu said it. Last week he said before the Sox went the 5-game winning streak. He said 6-game winning streak. He says, I am a big fan of Turner Wissa. Turner Wissa is a great manager. People say negative things about him, but screw them. I'm a fan of Turner Wissa. Turner Wissa, I believe the coaching staff. I believe everything. You know what I mean? Do you want to come? Do you want to join? Come and join. Come and join. Come and join. Come and join. We'll talk about the Tigers and, of course, the Lions. This is I definitely talk about the Lions, the Tigers. Detroit comes in. We got some Detroit fans there. I welcome anybody who's a Packer fan. Come in. If you're a Packer fan, come in. If you're a Cubs fan, you're welcome. If you're a Vikings fan, you're welcome. If you want to join, come and join me. This is a sports talk show. You know what I mean? And I think people are doubting us. And it's like we should do it now. I think we're talented. I always think sports fans in Chicago need to see how good we are. Baseball talented. I mean, yeah, come Sundays if you want to. I'm trying to come back shows. Come Sundays, come Sundays or a couple days. Just let me know because I definitely talk about baseball talk. Definitely talking about the baseball talk and football talk. But I know you're leaving. But what do you think of Detroit, man? Detroit, man. I feel sorry for Detroit, man. I feel sorry for Detroit. The Lions getting Jared Goff. That's a terrible move. Detroit needs a line for protection. I think Detroit needs to stop being that. And then people don't like. I don't know people like Detroit, man. There needs to be a good time to be good. I don't know why Detroit is that terrible in sport. I feel sorry for Lions. The only team I feel sorry in the division in football is Detroit. Because Detroit are probably a good team. Barry Sanders is the one I can respect Detroit fans. I think Detroit's got a tough time in Detroit. It's time to be a Detroit fan. Like, yeah, you seen the Detroit terrible? I think if I was a Detroit fan right now, I think Detroit needs to see if they can find a general manager. Because a coaching staff, because right now, you can't put Max down in the battle. If you don't pick the players, it's not going to be all metric stuff. Computer stats don't work. Maybe the chance can maybe help you out, but you got to have a team that's balanced. So, any questions that I know ask any questions that we went to about probably an hour, because we're talking about this an hour, which is just another 30 minutes if you have some guest hosts. Well, I'm going to talk about the Bears shit for a while. Then we'll talk about some tech stuff for a while. But let's talk about the Bears, man. The Bears draft. I said again. The Bears team is good. They get, a schedule. I'm going to show you the Bears schedule. And I think this time people ask me, what do you think with Justin Fields? Is he really good? I'm going to probably, I'm going to try to see Chicago Bears schedule. I'm just going to show you. And why I think the Bears schedule. Then we talk about the Sox topic. And then we cover more of the Bears topic. And of course, let's see. Nice. Okay. So okay, I'm gonna show you the schedule. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna see. Do you see the schedule? Nice. I'm gonna definitely look for Chicago Bears schedule. We didn't talk about schedule for it, you know what I mean? But if Bears need offensive line. Bears need offensive line football. And all I know Vince likes talk. We're talking some talk as well. But that schedule we have right now, not as good. I mean, their schedule is tough. Yeah, I'm making predictions. I should have made predictions on watch preseason, but let's see our schedule. Chicago Bears. I'm gonna go see. Anyways, and let's see what schedule. Schedule 2021. Let's see. Stupid website. Okay. But don't talk about the Sox fans. I'm not Sox fans. I definitely talk about the Bears schedule. I'm talking about the Sox schedule. The Side Hitman in Midway. So just because of the name of the Bears. And of course, and definitely look at the schedule. And I'm gonna show you the schedule. It's just pathetic. I'm gonna show you. Then what sketch I think, and then I definitely talk about Trubisky. Why Trubisky is better than the overrated bum color. Sorry, Peyton. I know you're a big color fan, but look at the schedule we have. Look at the schedule we have. I'm gonna show you a screen share, and I'm gonna show it to you. And we don't want to show you the schedule. All right. How should I schedule? Don't forget it. Music story at 2020 White Sox. I'll show you screen share. Probably this is the website. And of course, I'll show you the schedule, shall we? I'm gonna show you.
Restaurant owners are struggling like
Sure.
never before. I'm Todd Graves with
All right.
some famous friends.
Let's go see this.
Help save these local establishments. Turn around, take a look.
Stream restaurant recovery only on Discovery Plus.
You know what I mean? Definitely talk about this. So let's get schedule for CBS Sports. It's the schedule. You're playing against the Rams. Out of your bums. Alright. Detroit. Playing against the Rams. Okay. That's gonna be tough. That's a loss. You know what I mean? Bengals. That's a win. Alright. Browns. That's a loss. Lions is playing in Chicago. Definitely playing. So the Bears and Sox travel against each other. Cleveland and Detroit. From Chicago. Raiders, that's a loss. Packers, that's a loss if you play against it. All right. Look at the schedule to me. That schedule the Bears are not that good. That's an L, a loss. Bengals, a W. Loss, maybe a win. Jericho's okay. What 2 and 3-2? Raiders, loss. Packers definitely a loss. Buccaneers a loss. So we have a probably 7, 3, and let's see. Loss, 3, 4, 5. That's a W now. 5. Steelers, that's W. Pittsburgh's a good team. We got 5 and 5 and bye because it's so they up against the Ravens. That's a loss. Detroit's a win. Arizona, W. Packers with Aaron Rodgers and lost. Vikings win. Seattle lost. And of course, the Giants win and win. So we'll be finishing 9-7. So we're gonna finish 9-7. 9-7. We're gonna finish 9-7 a schedule. Now, let's talk about another thing. Man, I probably want to see Steve on chat. I'm asking people to come in if they want to. I just think the Bears are a long ways to go. So I picked the Bears 97. I'm talking about the Sox again for a while. Power rankings for the White Sox. Just talk. Midway. So while I'm doing that, I name a player, and I definitely need a player. Is it a good player? If we're not going to be a good player, 97. So let's talk about the Sox player. But we're going to talk about the player I really like. And now the power rankings probably 14. Midweek. So power rankings. Right? I think the place is good. Why not top 5 right now for White Sox power rankings? When watch them in the top 5, I think Tim Anderson is right now the chart at the bottom. You gotta pick the guys. I get Timmy number 1. I get Tim Anderson number 1 in the barrel because Tim Anderson is good. I think Tim Anderson is really great. Great in the barrel. You know, Tim Anderson is great in the barrel. I just think Tim Anderson is the best hitter in the Sox there is. Number 2, Jose Abreu. Pitching, well done. You know what I mean? Don't tell me that Rodon is not gonna be that good. Rodon's number top 3. And then we have let's see, I'm gonna show you. But I'm pretty much talking about the Sox top 5 power rankings. Then I get my card at number 4. Because as great he is. I'm gonna get Billy. Number 2. So I get Billy number 2 in the list. Billy's number 2. Billy's number 2 in the list. I'm gonna give Billy head to probably number 5. Now Adon is hitting the home runs. Good job, Adon. But here's the thing. When ever should be the last time? But please watch my YouTube. Yeah. But I think right now, White Sox coverage is going to be so good. I'm going to give you coverage in one next. White Sox coverage. White Sox and Bears. White Sox get the same 5. And the Bears 25. Bears 24. I'm going to give shout outs to, anyways. But this time I get Bears get 10% of the coach. I get the Bears talk. So you just pipe the Bears in the Sox for a while, but this teams I know. Then get some 10 teams on the Central Division. And of course, Let's see. Let me see. Try to get some people coverage. I would definitely think about the Sox to our home one team. I definitely talked about this for a while. But yeah, the reason haters are wasting their time. Look, people that are freaking home run every fucking time. Oh, Tony Wilson. I mean, which, damn it. Every time you have, why the hell are we letting too much home runs? We didn't start letting too many damn home runs year after year. The Sox are not letting too much home runs. Now, if you ask me what game why you let the Ozzy game? 12-5 was 12-5. Was a perfect example of why I fall in love with baseball. And I can show you a screenshot what Ozzy game says. 05 and Kenny Williams said, I'm going to go back in time. That Sox are doing 05 we shouldn't do it. This Sox team, when I watch the games, that team reminds me of 05. At times, it does. You okay from that? Oh, there was a haters like, yeah, but it's 2005. Shut up. You're a dumbass. The game has not changed forever. If they've been the shift, they've been the shift. Detroit's not that good. AJ Hinch. Did you have time to run him? Look at that thing. Detroit not that good. Minnesota? Home on the bus. This errors was a giveaways for Jake Lamb. And just starts to play, starts trying to hit home runs. They don't work in the playoffs. Last year, in the playoffs, what was Texas doing last year? And last couple games of the season, relying home runs. You know what I mean? Minnesota is one-dimensional team. Sox beat the Twins away it should have been. Minnesota's still scary. What have been in Minnesota? The Twins, because they started becoming panadas. They became no more. I don't think they're becoming the White Sox of the old. My version of the White Sox. The White Sox I've seen, they're no longer they're no longer the Sox fans, Mike's, the Sox Twitter version of the White Sox. My White Sox anymore. They're my grandpa's White Sox. They're playing baseball. It should be. The Twins of 2000s taught the Sox that way. They remind me of 2005 White Sox. A winning team, a winning culture. You think Sox win the World Series? If they're playing Steven and Soldier with a small home runs too much, relying on small ball? Absolutely. I want to Sox to go, but look at Detroit. Not that really good. Minnesota. Not that good. Kansas City. Not that good. We're looking at home run and bust. Last year, Sox? No. We're going to beat you in home runs. We can beat you in home runs. We get you. If you want to hit you a baseball, we're going to beat you. Cleveland gets it. Look at Indians. Losing Francisco Lindor. All the great pitch staff. You know what I mean? But the Cleveland does it done. You know what Cleveland gets it better? At the white new players? Yes, absolutely. They're playing a fundamental league baseball. You know the manager? Terry Francona. You got two winning managers. How three? You got Terry Francona, who's very old. He was last World Series with Boston. People ask me like, what? Look at the division. All managers are successful because baseball has not changed. Terry Francona is old, but Cleveland are much talented. They should suck, but Terry Francona to the players, but the players pay harder for Terry Francona. The Cleveland is still good. Look at over there at the Mets. They have so many good players, but still not that. Just still that. Minnesota became the Twins of the pesky Twins. They're not the team who won a bus. Cleveland are the pesky Twins now. The Sox, with Tony Russo, are no longer. They became the White Sox of the old. They became the odds against White Sox. 3 White Sox. Stop. We can beat you in the race. Once again said Tony Russo was a good hire. Because we became that team. We're not that team years ago. Sox Twitter, White Sox, gonna play with lineups? Shut up, Woody. Oh, Turris is drunk. No. Old man has it. Ask me questions you want. Ask me questions you want. But this Sox team, did you know? I think Trevor Kona probably deserves the manager of the year. Young team buys it. Old team doesn't. You know what I mean? And thanks for retweet, Adam. I appreciate it, Adam. Thank you for coming supporting my channel. I really appreciate that's like team though of the old days. I'm glad the Sox doing the was special. And 05 team was special for a lot of people. Now, if you've been the shift, they're not gonna be that shift anymore. The baseball here talks about, we have to bend the shift. We have to bend the shift. What shift? What shift? Shift will hurt baseball. Only defense in baseball. Once you know it, teams will learn, okay, we're going to have more batting average. We need offense. Okay. What offense were really that good? What offense? Oh, good. What offense that we're going to be as good when it used to be? More offense in baseball? Okay. The shifting is not going to be as often successful. The teams that fundamentally, this is Lex 3. More hits. I'm going to talk about this one. No. This team, I know Chuck Goffin compares we've been to the Cubs year to year. And I had to compare to this crap. Anyways, the Cubs team, I think the Cubs are a terrible team. Oh, we should come to the Cubs. Seriously? The Cubs were on a bus. The Cubs, despite the fact, you know what I mean? You compare teams. You compare it. I'm asking this is a true question if you want to, but this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm doing. To put the White Sox team. And what does Sox team like? This 20 White Sox team. This White Sox team. Does it remind you of 2005? It doesn't. It does in ways. The 2005 is us. You know what I mean? I think it might be 2005. Oh, in 2005 White Sox is too old for you. Stop talking about the 2005 White Sox. I mean, 2005 White Sox, I think of. I'll put a link to this channel if you want to. This is discussion. Ask me questions you want, but I'm gonna put a poll question for Twitter. And I'll probably spend it early to probably give it 4 days. But this Sox team does win by 2-5. Small ball, balanced baseball. Tony Russo bought me of it. My grandpa told me 2-5. Oh, this team went about 1983. 1983 White Sox. My grandpa told me 2-5. Once that you saw, oh, see that White Sox 2-5? It reminds me of 1983. 83 Sox in my head. What? Not 1983 Sox now. This team reminds me of 1983 Sox. Comparison. No, I don't think the Sox team is 2-5 White Sox. Oh, it is 2-5. It is a team. There's going to be comparisons that year. Does it rank about 85, 2-5? Yes or no? That's just, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. The Sox team, the Sox, you know, comparisons. Just, are they like 83 Sox? Absolutely. Sox know how to hit the ball good. You know what I mean? I know this question of the Bears team, like, the Bears need to rebuild a whole team. Yes, it should. They're halfway through. You know, but, you know what I mean? But I'm definitely going to watch this again. But the Sox team needs to play better. This Sox team reminds me of 2-5. Yes, it does, anyways. Okay, this is a Bears topic, but ask for White Sox topic as Bears topic. But let me finish my topic and finish this thing. This is to the ball. And this is why I think this 2-5 White Sox team reminds me of it. Reminds me a year of the years past. My grandpa's team, 2-5 was a good year. Just like 1983 was. My grandpa took me against 2-5. Talking about, oh, grade 3 Sox all my whole life. Now it might be the same way. Like, Turner Woods influenced that team. And look at the roster who played for Turner Woods. That team is that good, especially? Absolutely. Turner, no way in the world. Oh, you live the past. You lived 2-5 for so many years. Absolutely. But we lived the great teams of the years past. You know what I mean? This Sox team is not the same one once upon a time. You know what I mean? The terrible franchise. You know what I mean? 05 Sox. What's the goal ratio? I don't know what the goal ratio is. I don't know the goal ratio, but the goal ratio is the White Sox baseball talk. You know what I mean? No. Let's see. Any questions? What's this topic, really? You know, of course. No. I don't know what the goal ratio is. I don't know. It is so. I'll talk about my favorite team. This is the topic of the White Sox topic. Check this page of if you want. We can get you some topic. And this is Team Wednesday off on 5. And we're gonna have this data on here, but 1983, because I can hear why. Oh, wait for 1983 and 2-5 White Sox. You won 1983. Well, I'm going to come 2-5. So it's there. The whole story. You know what I mean? 1983 / 2005 White Sox. Then another question is 1994 White Sox. 1994 White Sox. Another question I probably mentioned. It's the 1994 White Sox, maybe. 1983 White Sox. 1983 Sox. We don't like 59, so we're not gonna mention 1959. But we want to mention the topic is underrated. Oh, doesn't remind you 2000 White Sox. Doesn't remind you 2000 White Sox. But there's no mention 1994 Sox. Doesn't remind you 2004. 1983 Sox. Which you have a pretty good year. But this is right now. But I have to hear it all the time when I was a kid. I agree. Tony Whistle, okay, 1983 is put a show in 4 days. So, actually, you know what? I'll put it in 3 days. 3 days. You know, and 4 hours. I think. Actually, you know what? 22 hours. Anyways, let's go on here. So, I'm playing the stream now. Guys, said I think I have an hour. So, no, I'm pretty much leaving. I'm pretty much in the 5 minutes. So, 15 minutes. 15 minutes to talk baseball. I'm done in 15 minutes to just gonna do a little bit more guests next week. So yeah, but let's see. No, this is a question. That's no. This is a question I ask. Oh, let's see. That's why it's expired out the Cubs. No, stupid name. No, ridiculous. Cubs are Cubs. Sox are Sox. The Cubs needs to be called the Cubs. Cubs need to be called the White Sox. Let's see. That's a good idea. It's a good idea. I like the idea of someone become African American. What? Yeah. Awesome idea. Walter Payton, who is African American, he's Superman. So, absolutely. I love that idea. Yes. And the comic books, video game comic topics, sports topic, shoot in the comments. But yeah, I like the idea. So, I need to watch it be Superman. That'd be awesome. Or, you know what? Sure, I like that Superman. You know what I mean? I like the idea Superman. So cool. I was cool to pick the Superman, so why not? You know what I mean? I don't watch UFC. I don't watch UFC. I don't watch UFC. I don't know what UFC is. But I've been watching wrestling too much. I've been watching old school wrestling, the Bill Pillman, Loose Cannon. I've been watching sports topics. I'm gonna give a shout out to Southside Burbs again for awesome product, man. Mike North, good things. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let's get some shout. I'm really talking about the small YouTubers now. The upcoming YouTubers, the big time. Please subscribe. Bears Bar Room. They're legit shooters. You know what I mean? Legit shooters. You know? And of course, I'm definitely come just for once. You know what I mean? I think the Bears Bar Room. Although did a good job. Give me a shout out to Aldo, the British Bar Room. Shout out to Fanny Fields. I'm gonna watch your part of the show tonight, man. Fanny Conference looks great. Southside Bears, all these great guys in here. Awesome guys. You know what I mean? I really talk about my son thing. Let's talk about Justin Fields. If I said it. No, this is a question that we like. So Justin Fields got drafted with the Bears. My whole family's excited. Even my little buddy, yeah, the Bears get Justin Fields. Big Bears fan. Friends in the family, boys. So, you know, but right now, ask me questions here. Shoot the questions if you want. Because I'm pretty much going to be in 10 minutes. 5, 10 minutes. But let's see, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just talking about some cool sports topic. Yeah, shout out to Bears Bar Room. As I said earlier, good shows, good products. They always like that. This one dog. I'm gonna give shout out to my band, Young Dog. Awesome guys. And also, I really talk about Sunset Bears a lot. I really am gonna talk about them. Wow. What you should compare to this guys? You know what I mean? We should talk about the. I really like this guys. Down the earth guys. Mike Norris the best renter in the base in sports today. Also, I'll show you. I'm gonna mention today. Just one. Shout out to Todd. I'm gonna talk about the British Bible and Southside Burbs. They're constantly doing a great show. It's great products. Shout out to Pork Chop, Wally. Shout out to my Sack Summer for 108. Shout out to Todd. Shout out to Jesse, White Sox fan Munoz. Shout outs to the guys that supporting guys. Shout out to Green Eyes. Shout out to the Joe, the Cub fan. I know Cub fan's pretty cool. Shout out to the. I'm gonna give some shout outs. It's just the Side Mark is giving a comment section today. Shout out to this guys. Side Hitman. Side Hitman. I talk about this guys. Do some cool products. Shows on YouTube again. Let's see. Shout out to Chris. Here you go. Shout out to Chris and Twitter. And, you know, but there's a lot of shots this week. You know? Let's see. It's going to go to 5 minutes to 3 minutes. Come on. I can't give my final rants, my final thoughts. You know, probably is. Actually, I'm going to give it 2 more minutes. So really, I'm going to give it down the Ben Pillman rant, the Ben Pillman. Then it's called The Last Time. You know what I mean? The Ben Pillman documentary Outside the Ring was great. I liked Ben Pillman a lot, so I want to mention Ben Pillman's documentary was awesome. The fact is, he does some crappy things. So, my final thoughts is I'm going to trust to Bonnie. Basically, my final thoughts, I've been doing the show for 1 hour. I guess talking on some baseball talk, some base talk, some questions, some comic books with people. Okay. But then I'm going to get my final thoughts, and that's probably do my last couple times. But I'm going to do it now, my talking some stuff. Ask me the last question if you want, but you know what? Last question, and then we can make your final thoughts. My last rank stuff. The reason I came back, because I missed it, you know, I missed the shows. I miss talking to people what I do like right now. Talking how I feel, ranking things on YouTube and stuff. The people, I don't miss the trolls. I don't miss the trolls. I miss talking the games I love. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do a base coverage, and, you know, baseball's fun. I can be like, let my hair off. Freestyle. I missed it every day I had. Like I don't miss it already. I missed that. And I missed everything. The comment section was pretty good. Let me ask me questions like, okay, what do you think this guy? You know, what are you doing with this guy? I really want to talk about I want to probably, but that's probably I can do an average show, have an average show with some guests. Like I really missed it. Two Twitter's like you have to come police. You can't swear. You can't do this. Cool. I just can't do it. But what's the point of me that way? I'm not gonna get some good jobs down the line. But I need to reduce canon. I know people were asking me in publicly, oh, we need to come back. I'm back to normal. So yeah. I give you some attention. Give you some love. You know. But listen, guys, this is what I'm talking about the White Sox talk. White Sox topic. And I'm probably doing my last final rant, my final thoughts. But actually, the last final shot, I remember, it was for Twitter. And I'm going to talk about this now because you've been asking me this now. I'm running back in my head. The question was a couple of days ago. Should have, if you're looking back, when you look, Jimenez played left field. I said, left first base, like, absolutely, yes. Why? Because Jimenez is the one I want to have. Jimenez was the one that I want to have play first base because Elo can't play first base. Jimenez can't play first. So left field stinks. You know what I mean? This stinks. Any questions? Anyways, my friend, that's my last thoughts and then probably end the show. It's the fact is the Sox. For you little recent haters, you need to stop whining. Your freaking lineups are not that good. What has Sox done? That's what Mike North is right. Mike North in his show was the truth. Hayden Turner was it's not gonna help win all of your titles. That Sox team is loaded. That's my last thoughts on this whole 600 score Chicago Tribune show. This is a topic, and I wish you could hear Sandbox from the British Bible. I'm asking some time. But there was a question about Mike North. And Mike North says the truth. British Bible, I wish I could listen to Mike North's comments and I wish I could use the thing he said. But I read what Mike North said. And probably they might repeat that year. Mike North said the sports radio station, Chicago Tribune is going down because nobody cares. I agree with what North said. The sports media is dying. Sports media, the rise of StreamYards. You know what I mean? The team. I've been like the radio since day. I don't listen to radio more because of all they're not talking to the Sox so much. I don't really know newspapers since forever. No, the 600 score. I don't listen to 600 score. I listen to 600 score. They don't talk to the White Sox. Why do no one know what the 600 score? Why? Because they're fucking terrible? No, of course why. You give them views, idiots. You give them the views. You listen to 600 score because you want them. ESPN 1000, I hate 600 score. I hate ESPN 1000 because they talk with the White Sox so much. The problem is, you watch it. You listen to it. I don't listen to Chicago Sports True Life back in 2005. Sorry. A couple years ago. CNN, Chicago, back in the day, we don't listen to them. We don't listen to that stuff. And why do the White Sox always complain? Oh, but you're talking about this. Didn't talk about that. For what? You're not supporting the channel that I told you to support? Oh, I missed the old days. You didn't need to listen to the radio. You didn't need to listen to the freaking radio. For what? Do you hear this? No. 600 score. HP 1000. There comes talk. But why did tune in? Because a lot of people listen to Cubs fans would say. So shut the hell up. They support these guys. Stop support Side Hitman. You know what I mean? I talked to these people 1,000 producer one time. If you hear it all the time, what alternatives you have? Tell me. Oh, but nobody touches the white section more. Why? If you praise them, they get heat on. People don't talk about it anymore because Sox fans always complaining. You listen to the Cubs stuff and they complain. This is what the media does for you. Chicago sometimes, Chicago Tribune, heck coverage. No, you're going to get pissed. No, you're going to listen to them the next day. You know? You know what I mean? And, no, I hate 600 scores better. I don't listen to know the blogs, they're not really that good blogs. They're not for me. Why should I waste my time listening to some things I listen to? I don't listen to 600 score anymore. I listen to these people 1000 because there's some people I like. David Kapperman, Sylvie and Waddle, that's it. They're real fans. I listen to a Cap because he's a Cubs fan. And I listen to Cubs fan side things. You know what I mean? The media is not good on his interest. Chicago Tribune lies with a 10. Oh, okay. I didn't subscribe to Chicago Tribune because it was not getting good quality. It's not getting my sports quality. They tend, Chris, I know, might not say about Tender from Chicago Sun-Times. They were the same way. But Tender was more okay, okay-ish. People on the radio, 600 score. ESPN doesn't except Cap and Waddle. So today, they know what they're talking about. It's the people, a lot of people. There's less interest in sports world. They want to be like agent. Now, ESPN 1000 producers told me once. People want to tune in if there's a Sox one. If you tune in, there's not less support. And I agree. So if you want to listen to blogs, listen to my Twitter show, comment or streamer, just but hey, this is if you I don't hear Sox Twitter complaining, yeah, support my channel, support Press Bar Room, support the guys. They're there. I don't listen. There was a question. I think any questions the last one, but as your hosting game, I'm probably do a show probably tomorrow. Tune into my probably come to the best job. Probably I don't know, but that's my thoughts. Let me over. We're done.